Hi, it's Stacy with Southern Style Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing a general reading for the month of June 2020 for the mutable signs today. So we're going to be doing Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. What I'll do is I'll draw I'll draw I do believe I'm pronouncing this right, Gaia Oracle card for the focus of the month. And I will clarify with a tarot card. These are new to me, so this is exciting for me. I like it. I'm relatively sure I'm saying Gaia, G-A-I-A, right? I'm hoping. Here's hoping. But I'm just going to do a general reading today for the signs of the mutableness. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Alright. What can we get for the month of June 2020 for the mutable signs? Mutable signs that I know and come across in my life. They're very sympathetic, which is sweet, I believe. I believe it is. They're too sweet sometimes. They're very flexible and adaptable to any situation. And they're always helping others around them, especially their immediate family. Very helpful people and flexible to adapt to any situation that they're shoved into. Alright. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. June 2020. Alright. Ooh, that one's wanting to come out for some reason. Them three. Okay. Well, I always say go with it, so I'll go with it. Alright. Let's see. Evolution. Intuitive communication, yin yang, and the dream. Alright. I'm trying to get as good a setup as I can. It's not the biggest table. We're in the process of moving soon, so I'm hoping I'll be able, I'm moving the screen, sorry, that I'll be able to give a better reading. Basically. So me trying. It don't always work out that way though. Alright, let's see if that'll work. Okay. And I'm on my phone, so I'll do two at once. Alright, that seems to do good. Okay. Now, evolution. If it'll okay. Focus. It's a pretty card. Alright. Evolution. Earth changes, climate change, transformation. So, Gemini, you're evolving from something. Maybe something's changing inside of you. Or maybe you're going to go through an actual change. Well, we'll get some tarot to clarify on that one. Alright, let's move this over just a teeny bit. Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to clarify with tarot. So let's see if we can... Whoop up. Sorry. I'm going to clarify with Radiant Wise Tarot. Let's see if we can get a hint on Gemini what it is. Alright, Gemini. For the mutable sign of Gemini. June 2020. One of my oldest, closest friends is a Gemini, and so was my mama's mama, my granny faye. Very sweet people, very sympathetic, can adapt to any situation they're in. And protective of our loved ones, buddy. Alright, let's see what we got. One more time. Alright, cut. card for. There we go. All right. Ooh, let me stick it up under here. The world. All right. Wow, you really are changing there, Gemini. All right, Gemini. Something in your life is a cycle's coming to an end, so a new one can begin. That is evolving, if I've ever seen it. It may have to do with a fixed sign too, which I'm a fixed sign: Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, or Aquarius. So it may involve one of those signs or somebody who has a lot of that sign in their chart. So Gemini, you changing. You have 2 cards of change. So whatever aspect of your life that needs changing or is going to change, it's going to change in June. Goodness. Let's see if I can get more in depth. I don't always, sorry, I forgot I'm in a 10. It don't always need a clarifier, but I'm thinking you want to know what cycle of change is changing since, 2 cards of change, Gemini. Alright. These are going to be the, excuse me, these are going to be the Morgan Greer Mini Tarot. So we'll just draw a card and maybe it'll tell us or get an idea of what's going to be changing. I don't always clarify, but I have a feeling I need to clarify on that one. Because it's 2 cards of change, but it ain't in depth of what is changing. It's just a cycle of life change. So let's see. Can you give me a clue of what Gemini's cards are talking about when it comes to change in June 2020? For the month of June 2020, what is this is changing for Gemini? What is it that's changing? If you can help me out with a card. What area is changing for Gemini? I feel like I should stop. Wow, an emotional new beginning. Okay. Some kind of beginning that's an emotional beginning, and on the bottom it's the High Priestess. So use your intuition on this. Well, Gemini, goodness. Don't get much better than that, Gemini. Whatever is a fresh start in your life, or is going to be an emotional beginning, like a fresh start of emotions. Cups are emotions. Again, with a water sign, it could be a Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, or Taurus. I mean, what am I saying? That's the World card. The Ace of Cups is water, which is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But you're going to have a new beginning, an emotional beginning, in June 2020. So that's always good, because aces are new beginnings, and the cups are emotions, and water's running out. You're going to be overflowing with positive emotion, a new beginning, a new emotional beginning. So, not too shabby. And to me, doves represent, which I think that's a dove, it looks like it, which to me, doves, they represent good luck. So, hopefully, maybe you'll have some good luck with an emotional new beginning. Well, Gemini, your June looks not too shabby. Well, let's put these cards back so we have a full deck for everybody else. Alright. Whoop. Sorry about that. Gemini, looks pretty good. You're starting something over new. Good luck. Be careful, have fun. But not too shabby. You're evolving somehow. Alright, and up next, we have fixed signs. No, wait, hold on. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry, it's a typical Monday. My doctor visit this morning was very horrible. Alright, we got Virgo is next. Alright, The sign of Virgo, you have intuitive communication. Silent whispers of the heart. Oh, that's sweet. Whatever you're feeling emotionally, you need to let it out and speak it. Whatever your gut's telling you to say, you need to say it. Just go with your gut. I like that heart right there. That's sweet. Alright, let's see what we got for Virgo. Say, what cards can I get to clarify for Virgo? What are they needing intuitive communication about? Go with your gut. Always go with your gut. Especially when it's telling somebody something and you want to tell them. I always say, just sometimes you got to jump in that deep into the pool. Even when you don't want to. Sometimes you just got to hold your breath and jump off that deep end. Alright, for Virgo, general reading for June 2020, what are they needing an intuitive communication about? Can you help me out with some cards, please? Every Virgo I know is very close with their mother. I think it's one of the closer relationships I've seen. Is they're always very, very close to their mothers for some reason. Say every Virgo I've ever met, always close to their mother. Alright. One more time. Let's help Virgo out here. Can we get a card to help Virgo out? Wish fulfillment. An emotional wish fulfillment that's going to leave you happy. Well, that's pretty. Whatever you're needing, I need to turn this like I did the other one. Whatever you're needing help with, or need to be, your heart's telling you to say something, or your gut's telling you to say something, you need to go ahead and say it, because apparently it's going to be a wish fulfillment. So, Nine of Cups is an emotional wish fulfillment. It's just, he's happy, he's right there, he knows what he wants. See how he's with his hands crossed to his arms crossed? He's sitting there, he's got all these cups behind him, he's fine and dandy, he's got everything he wants. So that's emotional happiness. Aw. So you need to say it. You need to say it, Virgo. Say what your heart and your gut, or both, is telling you to say. Whatever it is, it's an emotional thing. Let me see if I can get a clarifier with the Morgan Greer. Maybe it'll get a little bit more depth of what you're needing to know. Can I get a card clarifying the sign of Virgo's Nine of Cups for their intuitive communication card? Can I get a card to clarify? Be more specific, please, about Virgo. Man, that's the second world card. It's about the ending of a cycle of your life. Oh, I'm sorry. And cups represent Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And the world represents Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. It's fixed energy, the world card is. So whatever you need to say, you need to get out and say it, because it's going to end a cycle and you're going to begin a new cycle that's emotionally happy, like wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups, to me, Nine of Cups and the Star are alike in a lot of ways. So it's an emotional, happy, and fulfillment. So wish fulfillment. So goodness, Virgo, and your your Mutable sister Gemini just got that. So maybe you could be willing dealing with a Gemini. So the world is the ending of a cycle, so a new one can start. So good luck, Virgo. Sounds pretty sweet. That world card come up twice already. Alright, let's mix these. So let's put these back together and move them. So we can go on to the sign of Sagittarius. I can move them a little bit faster. I'm sorry, y'all. It's Monday, and it's the first day without a grandchild and being alone for about 3 weeks. So it's been a doozy. Let's move these up, and now we got moving on over. All right, now we have Sagittarius and Pisces. So moving over just a teeny bit. Sagittarius, you got yin yang, creating harmony through balance. I almost got a yin yang tattoo once. It's one of my favorite symbols. I got a lot of stuff with yin yangs on it because my mother, that was one of the things that she liked. And ironically, she was a Sagittarius. But whatever you're finding balance, you're needing to find, whatever harmony you want to create, you got to do it through balancing. There's not something that's completely happy, and there's not something that's completely sad. The yin and the yang. There's a little bit of sadness in everything, and there's a little bit of happiness and sadness. So that's what the yin yang is. Alright, Sagittarius, let's get a clarifier for your yin yang card, and let's see if we can get some creative harmony through balance. What do they need to balance? What do they need creative harmony on to balance? Let's see if this can be a one-carder. Alright, come on. Sagittarius for the month of June 2020. One more time. Let's get a clarifier for the sign of Sagittarius for June 2020 general. What card can help them out? Four of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an earth sign. That's having to hold on. That's the miser. See how he's holding on to the pentacle? That's somebody that's holding on to something. It being a pentacle, I want to say holding on to money. Maybe having to, here we go. Having to balance out checkbook, maybe. But having to pay what is needed now and having to do without to save, basically. Everybody's probably most likely, now that most things, there's still things that are closed, but most things are open again, in Alabama anyway, and you're having to, catch up, but you want to save, too. I get that. I'm going through that now. So I believe, I don't even need a clarifier. That's straightforward and to the point. I like that. That's the way fire signs are. But right now you're mutable. But that's the way my mother was. She was kind of, my mother and father's relationship. She was a typical fire sign. She was, let's see, she didn't really think sometimes when it comes to spending. She kind of was, I wouldn't say a compulsive shopper, but, she would, if she saw it on sale, she'd grab it, even if she didn't need it. She wasn't very responsible in the money part. And my dad, he was the exact opposite of my mother. He was like, we got to save. I don't care if it's $20. Every payday, we're putting money in his savings account. I grew up like that. She was like, come on, let's go. And he was like, no, we're going to save money. Which is a good thing. I mean, I know it's hard for some people to hear. Because goodness, every once in a while, you do need to treat yourself. Especially if you're a stay-at-home mom like my mother was. I am sorry. Shoot me if you want to. Well, don't shoot me. But don't like me if you want to. But every single mother that has to stay at home with kids 24/7, even if they are in school, you should at least once a month just go out by yourself and get an ice cream cone, get your nails done. Even if it's just once a month. Go into somebody's house for a glass of lemonade. I mean, just once a month, clear your mind, get away from the kids, and just be yourself for a little while. I think every mom, dad, whichever, because there's single dads out there too, you need to once a month do something for yourself. Because if you're caring for kids 24/7 around the clock, you need a, as my mother used to call it, a child-free break. Everybody, fathers, mothers, whatever, what have you, grandmothers, I mean, you need a break. And I'm not against people breaking, but you got to learn. If you can't take a break because you're saving, then that's true. But what I'm feeling, Sagittarius, for your reading, for general reading anyway, for the month of June 2020, you're having to balance out your money, basically. I guess after what we've all been through lately, yeah, you're having to do what's important and put everything else on the back burner. We've been there, we've done that. Doing it now. It's like during the quarantine, we couldn't go out because no restaurants were open except drive-thrus, and let's face it, even after a while, that can get annoying. But we learned how to cook at home. It's cheaper. You got leftovers. The only thing I don't like about that, and that's because I don't have a dishwasher, is washing the dishes. Oh, I hope this apartment has a dishwasher that we're possibly getting, so I wouldn't know how to act. I don't even know what kind of dishwashing liquid to use. What's the best for the price, not just the highest priced one, because, yeah. So we're going to be saving. But Sagittarius, just, you're having to balance your money, basically, and having to hold on to it like he's holding on to that pinnacle. And we all understand. So Sagittarius, good luck. I'll say a little prayer. I'll say a little prayer for everybody, but we'll say a little money prayer for you. So, it's because that's what it looks like. Places, let me move this. They're reopening. You're getting to go out and shop there, but you gotta be careful. Okay, Pisces, my rising sign. I'm a Pisces rising. The dream, something is revealed, insight, and a breakthrough. And a naked one. Goodness, okay. We'll show it. Alright. Pisces, apparently something is revealed and you get insight and it's a breakthrough. Well, let's see. And ironically, look, a moon. Pisces. We got a full moon, I believe, coming up on the 5th. I'm going to try to do a reading for it on the day or before the day of the 5th. So, them's my favorite. Alright, let's get a clarifier for the sign of Pisces. For their dream card, what is going to be revealed? That is a breakthrough for them. Can we get a card on the breakthrough for Sagittarius? June 2020 general reading. Can I get a card? I'm sorry, Pisces. My bad. Yeesh. Can I get a card for the sign of Pisces for June 2020 general reading? What is going to be revealed that causes a breakthrough? Pisces, the little fishies. Alright, here we go. Ooh, sorry. Every time I bump it, it's just horrible. Sorry. Alright, Pisces. What card can we get to help? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Three of Swords, air. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Phew. Okay, there's something that's going to be clarified. Ooh. Alright. Well, just gonna be honest. I'm thinking somebody's gonna get their heart broke. It could be you or the person that you're dealing with, but to me, the Three of Swords always, because it's all three are piercing the heart. I think of a third party situation, because you got three swords going into one heart. So somebody's going to get their heart broken. It may not be you, but somebody's going to be getting their heart broke. Wow. That'll be a clarifier to start wow. That would be, something is revealed. Insight and a breakthrough. Well, Pisces, apparently, maybe. Again, this won't be for everybody. Wow. Something that is revealed. So whatever information you're going to get, it's going to clarify whatever, It's going to be, to me, that's the loss and the heartbreak card. It is one of my least favorite cards of the tarot, so, yeah. Somebody's going to get their heart broken. It may not be you. Could be someone you're dealing with. Like I always say, every reading, or I try to, this may not be for you. It could be somebody that you're dealing with. Ooh, I just don't like it. Ooh. And I always get, whenever I see that card, I always get the third party, like somebody's cheating. I've always gotten that feeling whenever I draw that card. It's like, sorry, I'm having to clear my throat. Because there's one that's in the, I've always thought this, so it's weird, but go with it. There's one sword that's straight through, and there's two that crosses. So one person is dealing with two people, or maybe gossip, which, it happens. I was born in a small town, and everybody was gossiping about everybody. But Pisces, let's say a prayer for Pisces. Yikes. Now, it don't have to be romantic. Family members have broken my heart a lot. Jobs. The way the world is going right now, I mean, it could be anything making your heart break. But in fact, let me write quick. I was trying to make these as short as I can, but I gotta do what I feel. So let's see if it can give a little hint of what heartbreak you're possibly going through. So let's get a little mini clarifier for sign of Pisces. General reading for June 2020. Goodness, whenever I saw that, my heart fell to my feet. Ooh, I don't like that card. It happens, huh? I think we've all been heartbroken. It sucks. Alright, Pisces. Can we get a card to help clarify what it is? Well, 10 of Wands. Whatever it is, it's been a burden, and whatever happens, it's going to come to light, and it's going to be the ending. 10s are endings. So something that's been breaking your heart, it's going to come to you, and you're going to find out about it. It's going to be revealed, and it's going to be the end of a burden. So, oh, Pisces. Knight of Pentacles is on the bottom. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The slowest moving night, which is why it could have broke your heart, because, you know. Well, goodness, Pisces. Well, like I said, it's not for everybody. But another thing, if it was burdening you and you felt overwhelmed and tens are endings and it did break your heart, then be glad it's over. Because whenever, and I've had before, I think we all have, whenever your heart gets broke, you think, you know, goodness, this is not going to end. This is going to be, it's the worst pain ever. But not to sound like a cliche, but it gets easier every day, and time does heal all wounds. And what you can do whenever this happens is try to rebuild yourself. Try to start over. Just, it'll get easier every day. At least it did for me whenever I've had my heart broken. You think you're going to just wilt away and die, but whatever you're going through, it's going to end. It will break your heart, but the burden is going to be lifted. So, wow. Sorry, Pisces. Like I said, it's not for everybody. There's a lot of people out there, a lot of Pisces out there. So, whoever this was resonating with, just keep your head up, because it'll get easier every day. And we've all been there, let me tell you. Woo. Sometimes I look back and think to myself, good Lord, girl, what was you thinking? Because after it's all over and it's done with, you'll realize and you'll think to yourself, what was I thinking? I've done that more than once in my life. And like Rod Stewart said, the first cut is the deepest. That was my first love, and I was just, all I did was cry for 2 weeks. We've all been there. So, mutable signs, I hope everything that I've said for you helps you out. I hope it resonated with you, maybe got some advice out of it. But mutable signs, y'all have a good month. I wish the best of luck to you. And just remember, sometimes things have to fall apart to get built back together and be stronger. So, everybody stay safe out there. Have a good month. I'm trying to keep the little tablescape